Well, it's the storage for all the food that I have. And so that's not going to be a problem. And those vases, they're somewhere in there as well, along with all the other stuff that Mom saved for me.
Live.
We're live? Okay. There we go. Let's see if I got a piece. Oh, that's bigger. All right. How about this? No, it's too heavy. I have sandpaper in here. It's important that you have the right kind of sandpaper when you're working with stuff. I'm going live, sis. Thank you for responding. I love you very much, sis. Take care. All righty. Now, that I can do that in a minute.
Doing your behind the scenes stuff real quick, and then I'll be right in.
Aha. Hi, Hannah. How are you doing? These are the wheels and tires for the Cybertruck. Now, what I'm doing is I am rounding off the edges because what that does is it makes them look like more like real rubber, as you can see. Who's in?
Alex.
Hi, Alec. Nice to see you. All right, and I learned this from building the DeLorean and building the tractor for JRB Farms down in Texas. And I'm also going to be working on the keel of the Titanic as well, because that's something that that I need to do also. This is the keel right here. I have to glue these all together and make them one piece. And because it's a 30-inch long build. Oh, that's okay. We have that regularly happen, you know. It's one of those technical things we do. I should say it's one of the technical things you do. I'm just over here gabbing.
Hannah's in.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Purple Base Thumb is in.
Hi, Purple. Nice to see everybody. Welcome back. I hope you all are having a good day. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm taking the keel out.
Your mods, Eddie and Derek are in.
Eddie and Derek, welcome to the show.
Ernie's in.
Hi, Ernie. Nice to see you.
You started the Titanic yet?
Oh, have I started the Titanic yet? I have. See this? That's the nose of the Titanic. That's the aft end. I have got, it takes 7 days basically to dry these in between the wood so that they don't warp. If you warp stuff, you can't fix it. And I know because I have warped things and I've tried to fix it. You can't. It does not fix. And so anyway.
Hi, where are you from?
I'm from Washington State in America. Where are you from? We got people from all over the world here. Uh-oh. My Dremel's not working so good anymore. I think the battery's dying.
I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan, welcome to the show. I hope you're having a safe day, because I know over there in that part of the world it's not so safe for y'all. But I wish no harm against anyone that's human. Governments aren't human. But anyway.
Ernie's asking, what's the thickest paper you work with?
The thickest paper I work with is chipboard. That is it.
And portable tents
Thank,
Clover.
oh, thank you, Portal. Thank you very much for the support.
Just another psychopath is in. He said, hello, sir. How's it going? I won't be able to participate in the stream because of work, but I hope you have a wonderful stream as always.
Absolutely, Just. Take care. Work's important. And if you have any coworkers that I can say hi to, I suppose I'd do that for you.
Sir, is this your hobby?
This is my hobby and my job, and I'm training people how to do this all over the world. It's a very economical hobby, you guys. The paper is free. You get it in your kitchen. You got lots of it. And it takes Elmer's glue or PVA. This is what I used for many years. I am now using clear Elmer's. Reason being is this is 3 times as strong as the regular Elmer's is. And so it's one of those kind of things that if you learn your craft and you study it and you get better at it, you learn things from moving forward.
You seem like an utter delight to know. Hope you have a day filled with love. Weird ass stranger. Very, very cool what you do.
Well, thank you very much. I love my show. I love the phone show. It's awesome. We got fantastic people all over the world.
Ernie said, I'm happy you broke 100,000 followers.
Thank you, Ernie. Yeah, me too. Now all we got to do is hope that YouTube does their share and fixes things. Yesterday we had 8,000 people in the show. Worst show in 2.5 years. And what I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning up the wheels and tires on the Cybertrucks. And well, I've only got I've only got these 2 made.
Honey Bunny sent a donation.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Well, I tell you what, if you think I'm making these for you, you're out of your ever-loving mind, so it's over for you, yes.
And he said, stop reading.
And I'm listening to him because he's here?
He's telling me so I could tell you with his Darth Vader voice. We can call Eddie Darth Vader today.
You are not my father, Eddie.
Ernie's asking, how many separate projects do you have in total?
How many separate projects? I've got the Hammerhead Corvette, which will be done this month. I have the Cybertrucks that are giveaways to all of our members. And I have the Titanic. So actually, in the Titanic, this is, I better show you guys. I don't need to do this right now. I put these pieces over here and put that piece over there. Move this over here to make sure my pieces of paper do not warp. Now this is the keel to the Titanic.
No. I haven't even touched him.
All right. This is the keel. All right, this Titanic build is going to be 30 inches long. These are the finger joints that I glue to here. This was finger jointed. And believe me, 5 layers of chipboard. Yes. Particle board is what you build houses with. Chipboard is what you build boats with. Anyway, 5 layers. If you do not put this between boards and let it dry for 5 to 7 days, it will warp. You cannot fix it once it warps. It won't fix. So, I've got to glue these in here like this. I have to put 5 more pieces together. Now, with those 5 pieces, that is going to make this almost 30 inches long. So you can see this is going to be a huge build. I have an old Titanic model kit. So, can I build it to scale? Yes, I can. I'm going to use this as my diagram to build with. Am I going to make this? Only in paper. I'm not going to make it out of plastic. Oh, heck no. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys what exactly you have to do to build this. Oh, come on. No, don't do that. I'll lose pieces. I don't want to lose those pieces. I just got done making them. Put that over there. They won't get lost. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. First thing I got to do is I got to put glue in here.
Greetings from the Netherlands.
Howdy, Netherlands. Welcome to the show. Dental tools come in very handy. This is like a little spoon. Now it's not a spoon, but it's shaped like one. And what I do is we put the glue on here on both sides, get that situated like that. I want to make sure that all of this is glued very nicely. Then we put this piece in here, just like that.
Ernie's leaving.
All right, Ernie, take care.
Purple said, I use toothpicks in the guns of my X-Fighter and I'm still unsure if I like it. Man, this is fun.
Well, Purple, I twist up the guns and the engines on a little needle. All right, a fatter needle for a fatter needle for the engines than I do the guns. Toothpicks will work. And now we go over to this side. Now I keep a hold of this so it doesn't shift around much. And I go over to this side and I put more glue on this end, because this is what you got to do. Okay, now we get that on there like so. Yes, indeedy. All right, now I don't have to worry about that drying quite yet, but I do need to stick this on here because I want these to be lined up correctly. And you can line them up this direction very easily when you just get started with this. All right, now I got to put the centerpiece in. All right, the centerpiece, yep, that's there. All right, now what you have to do is you have to mark this at the end. You got to mark this at the end here, because you cannot afford to put glue on this. That end part has to be able to have your finger joints on it.
Bishop's in and said, how's it going, folks?
Hi, Bishop. I'm working on the keel of
He's
the...
also been a member for 5 months.
Yeah, that's cool, Bishop. Welcome back. Oh. All right, now I got to get glue on both sides of this, but not too much. All right, that does that. And so I'm going to stick that in here just like that and get that lined up. Yeah. See, you don't have to worry about it right away because it won't warp immediately. And now I got to go to this side over here.
Unknown caller.
Kaiser Permanente. I don't need it. Uh-oh. All right, let's go here. Oh, too much.
Want me to type it in? Hey, Bishop. Are you Sergeant over on Discord?
Anybody that has a membership, you're eligible to win, or try to win, I should say, when we do the raffle. It's not a raffle, it's a drawing there's going to be 4 Cybertrucks. All right, now I have got that done. I think that's good.
Unknown caller.
Oh, again, you're calling right back? Goodbye. Okay, so that's it. We got to put glue on this. Now, once you get all these pieces glued, the reason you have to put them in paper, put them in wood, is because they will warp if you do not do that. You're putting a lot of glue onto paper, and glue is moist. All right, now that moisture will cause your paper to warp.
You say paper, but I see cardboard.
Really? This is not cardboard. Come on. I'm very technically accurate. This is chipboard. It's not cardboard. Cardboard is corrugated. So you can see whatever you want. It's wrong. And if you want to stick with being wrong, oh, go ahead. That's up to you.
Bishop said cardboard requires corrugations.
You're right, Bishop. Bishop is absolutely correct. You have to have corrugated paper to make cardboard.
Honey Bunny said they don't know the difference.
No, that's true, sweetheart. They do not. That's why I try to teach them. You know, they can learn if they want. It's up to them.
Yeah, but...
What?
Oh, I'm talking to Eddie.
Okay. All right, now there is that. All right, now something else you have to look for is any overspray, okay, or glue that is touching what you're doing, because it will glue these pieces right to. What did I do right there? What is it?
Alex said his wife made banana roll cake. When you cut a piece, it looks like the Discord icon. So me and the kids call it Discord cake.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, now we have this piece all the way through here, and now for 7 days, this stuff is going to be clamped down.
You got a donation from Kimmy. Good night already for me and Dutch. See you guys.
All right, Kimmy. Take care. Sleep well. You must be over in the UK or somewhere. Germany.
Purple's asking, who's your lovely voice today? I'm used to Eddie mouthing off.
That is Eddie's daughter, Miranda.
Rinda.
Better known as Rinda. All right. You see this? 14 days ago, I started this because I knew it was going to take a long time to get this done. Now, let me see. The 24th. This comes out of the wood stocks on the 24th. And then I add the keel.
Also sent you lucky clovers.
Aw, thank you for the clovers. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. This move is just is bad.
Good evening from Romania.
Romania's in. Welcome to the show, Romania. This is my phone show. I'm calling you on my phone from Washington State in America. This has to sit until the 24th. And as you can look down this, let's keep this straight. As you can look down that thing is straight. Reason being, I learned how to clamp these things down a long time ago.
Bishop said she has a beautiful singing voice but won't admit it.
That's okay. I sing like I'm in the bottom of a well. La 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 la.
Hello from Texas.
Texas is in. Nice to see you, Texas. Hey.
People said, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm familiar with Brenda in chat.
Yeah. I sent one of my commission builds was to JRB Farms down in Texas. 8460, I think. 8460 John Deere tractor, big boy. Dual wheels front, dual wheels back. You know, carried a 20 bottom plow. Anyway, yeah, it's down in Texas.
The Papua New Guinea guy is in. He
Ah.
said, Titan, good morning.
Oh, howdy, Papua New Guinea. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you again. Welcome back.
Hello from the UK, North Carolina, Virginia.
Wow, look at that, you guys. All over the world, yes.
Mike, did you ever get that other Star Wars project finished yet? The one you have been working on for quite some time.
No, I did not. But here's the deal. I got to show it to you, you guys. You're going to love this. Okay, hold on. Let's do this and do this. All right, this is the switch you guys watched me work on for a long time. Works really, really good. Now, I'm getting all of the armor put into this. Now, when this switch turns on, look at all those lights I got over on the sides.
Love your content, man. Hello from the UK and Turkey.
UK and Turkey, welcome to the show. So, whenever the show gets done, because I'm working on Cybertrucks right now, all right, because I got a giveaway that I've got to do for the members. If you get a membership, you have an opportunity to win one of 5 Cybertrucks. The number 1 is a prototype. It's where all of the little mistakes I make and stuff start out. And so I keep the number 1s because they're errors, basically. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all going to be given away to members. So if you get a membership, and we only have 1 tier of membership, you have a chance to win one. And believe me, I've got 400 pieces total in 17 years. 85 of them are in the public's hands. All the rest of them I have myself.
They said the Hammerhead looks amazing, awesome, fantastic. Hello from Hawaii and El Centro, California.
El Centro, California and Hawaii. Welcome to the show. Aw. Yeah, we are worldwide, you guys. It's a fantastic phone show, and I'm glad you all are making it. Oh, I do have some interesting news. We are on YouTube TV as well. So if you want to watch me on a big screen, be aware my head swells up a lot.
Can you tell Freddie how to join memberships?
I don't know, Freddie. There should be a button at the bottom, Freddie, that it shows you how to make to be a member. And construction paper is what I use to make the rubber. That's it, just construction paper. And when it's all sanded down and done, it looks like real rubber. I learned this from building the DeLorean and the tractor. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just shaping these so that they look more like real rubber.
Hello from Kansas.
Kansas is in. That's Dorothy's state. The Wizard of Oz was filmed in Kansas. At least I think it was filmed in Kansas. Well, parts of it anyway.
What tool brand do you prefer?
Any tool brand that works. This happens to be a Bauer because my Dremel is out of battery. The battery's dying on my Dremel.
Guffy sent a donation. Sorry for not making it to the stream last week. Take more money as an apology. Well done and keep up the good work. Glory to the Empire.
Thank you, Guffy. You didn't have to do that, but I really need it, so thank you very much.
Do you have large pieces you dreamt about making but haven't yet?
Yes, I do. I want to make a Jaeger from Pacific Rim. Haven't had time to do it. I want to make the Prometheus from Aliens. Haven't had a chance to do it. I want to make the Galactica from BSG. Haven't had time to do it. I want to do the Firefly. There's just not enough days and hours in the day for me to do all this cool stuff. That's why I need all y'all's help. You guys can start making paper stuff that I don't have time to make. That would be just awesome.
I have two more good questions. The first one, what is the difference between construction paper and chart paper?
Well, I use junk mail for a lot of stuff. The rims in here are junk mail because it's thinner stuff. The construction paper is heavier, so it makes better tires. That's pretty much it. If you do chipboard, okay, chipboard is the base for everything you build. All right, it has to be. You have to have strength. If you build with just this, it will not last. It will not survive 10 days playing with it. My stuff, chipboard. It makes every piece that I build. Doesn't matter how small it is. This is the foundation of what I build with. I've been doing it now for 17 years. All right?
One more question, Mike. How did you get the 3 orange lights in? I'm a new fan.
How I get 3 orange lights in? Wait a second. You mean these orange lights? Okay. When I had just the front of this on here, I knew that I had to light it up, which means I had to use fiber optics. But the engines are totally different. I used LEDs in here. I built them into each engine before I put the engines on here, and then before I put this onto the chassis. And a lot of folks have been watching this build since I started. That was 6 months ago. Now, I used an old taillight off my mountain bike to give it the amber color. I have an old, okay, the switch on here, that came out of an old heater. This was the face of that heater. I used it as the grill work on those engines. I have another one just in case I run out, which I won't. It'll probably take me 10 or 20 years to use this up. But anyway, anytime I build engines from now on, they're going to have this grill in it. And so, recycled a lot of this. I use fiber optic lights in a lot of it. So, that is, and that's a learning curve. I learned a whole bunch about fiber optics on this build. Okay. Anyway.
Alex said, that long? I've been watching Hammerhead build since day one.
Yeah, yes. 6 months. And I can show you, I got proof. Okay, there's something I've been doing since I started this 17 years ago. Well, not actually. it's 17 years ago, I didn't keep track of hours or parts. But this is the Hammerhead Corvette build right here. This is the parts list and the hours that I have spent on it. Now, I didn't write down the 10 hours I spent yesterday on it, but that's okay. And I didn't put down all the armor that I have on it. But anyway, this was my first piece 17 years ago. Elmer's glue, mac and cheese, and acrylic paint. It's been dropped for 17 years. Is this stuff? Is this strong? Yes, it is.
Antop sent a gift membership, and Terminated 1 got it.
Terminated 1, welcome to Paper Army. And Antok, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate that help a lot. Thank you. So, AT-AT Walker, made out of paper. A-Wing, made out of paper. If you build it structurally correct, like I teach you, you can play with these things for years. If you break one, say you broke with a gun off, not a problem. It's paper. You just glue it back on. That's the coolest thing about this. And I have broke a lot of pieces on my show and fixed them on the show.
GJ's in.
Hi, GJ. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Duffy said, wait a minute, why haven't I joined the Paper Army?
I don't know, Duffy. If you do, you have a chance to win one of the Cybertrucks. There's only going to be 4 of them. So it's another one of those kind of things that is very rare. I don't do much for the public. I really don't. Because I don't have time between the things I got to build and what I have to do on a daily basis.
Duffy has joined Paper Army Gold.
All right. Salute, Duffy. Welcome to the show again.
It's official now.
Yep. When I get the Cybertrucks done, you guys, I have got a very, very good prize wheel. Every member is going to be on the prize wheel, and I don't care if you'd signed up that day. You still get a chance at it like every other member. And we will do all 4 Cybertrucks on one show.
Guffey's blaming Eddie for not telling him about the membership sooner.
Okay, Guffey, we can do that. It's your fault,
Hello
Eddie.
from Coventry, UK. I'm glad I found your channel. It seems like a nice bunch of people in this community.
We have a fantastic group of people worldwide. We're all good human beings here. And that's the most important part of all of this, is to be a good human being. We all live on the 3rd rock from the sun. Say what, Miranda?
T90's in.
Hi, Shooter. How you doing? Ladies, speak for yourself, Shooter.
Don't burn your finger.
Oh, heck no. I don't burn my finger on this. I'm burning the wheels.
Love coming from Minnesota.
Thank you very much, Minnesota. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Both my Dremels died at the same time? Oh, one's a Dremel. The other one is a Bauer. Oh, no. I don't know where my cord is for my Bauer. It should be right here.
Guffy said, gotta go, but I shall return.
Okay, Guffy. Awesome news.
Love this show. Watching from Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's awesome news.
And you have someone coming in from Michigan.
Michigan, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show, everybody. I was going to do some more sanding on this, but now I have to do it by hand because both of my power tools are dead. I found that if you sand your construction paper. It makes it look more like rubber.
Bishop said, because Eddie mentioned that he lost his voice, that's why I'm reading. And he said, that's great news for everyone around you, Eddie. It's not when he still talks with his Darth Vader voice.
I heard that, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I am your father.
Thank you, Luke. I didn't know that.
You're the best, and I support all your hard work.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the support very much. I don't do hand sanding very often, but sometimes you need it.
Alec is calling Eddie Darth Eddie.
Darth Eddie? That might be a good thing to change your name to, Eddie. All right, you guys. So, I suppose what I should probably do now, because this is kind of, I don't think I need to do much more on these.
Eddie asked Bishop if his voice is going to come back, and Bishop said, let's hope not.
Well, we got to have his voice back. He's got to be able to beat up on them trolls.
Purple said, I'm going to have Tippy's hand sanding later. You're not alone.
I understand, Purple. Okay. Well, I really need to take that down some more. And that can't be hand
Have you
sanded.
started working on your Titanic project yet?
Oh, have I started working on the Titanic project? I have. Here is the keel. I've got to put the aft section on it next. But this has to sit in these stocks for 7 days. That way it's perfectly straight and I can build all the ribbing into it. Now, if you look at this, this is the model kit that I'm using to build the Titanic from.
Heinz sent you a donation. Heinz random drop. Everyone loves a Heinz.
Oh, thank you, Heinz. Very much. Salute. Welcome to the show, Heinz. I'm Michael, the paper engineer from Washington State in America. I broadcast worldwide, Monday through Friday.
Bishop said, always remember, a good reference for 1,000th of an inch is the thickness of a rolling paper.
Yes, it is. That is true. Yeah, I remember. I learned about thousandths of an inch from a millwright friend of mine 40 years ago. Best friend, Hooray Wheeler. Anyway, Hooray was working at the Satsup's nuclear power plant. And this engineer came in, and he was mad. He was mad. He says, what's it taking so long to do all that stuff? And he took a tape measure, and he went over on the wall, and he said, I need it right here. And he put a mark on it with a pencil. And Ray was working a laser transit. And he looked into transit, and he looked at the guy, and he said, where at on that mark do you want it? I want it right here. I said, I can cut that mark, your pencil mark, 1,000 times. Where do you want it? And the guy kind of like, what? Said, dude, you don't understand. 1,000th of an inch done twice, the nuclear reactor will not fit. Your pencil line is 100 thousandths wide. Get out of my work site. You're stupid. So anyway, that was the end of that conversation. And I believe from the base of the reactor vessel to the top of the reactor vessel, you only had, I think, 175 thousandths of an inch that you could be off to get it to fit. Or maybe it was only 75 thousandths. I don't know. It was very tiny, tiny numbers. And a reactor vessel will not fit. And if you screw it up down on the bottom, you've got to take it out and take it apart all the way to the bottom to fix it. Reactor vessel is 660 tons. So, do I know a little bit about building? I do.
Ruby!
Okay, you guys. This is the chassis
My bad.
to the Cybertruck.
Blue said, I like being in here. You're all very nice.
Thank you, Blue. We work very hard to have a good show. There's too much brain rot and drivel in YouTube. And we would rather not have that. Now, what
Mike
I'm...
had the first Thanksgiving, told us all about it.
Oh, yes.
Mike also gave Adam the apple and gone to Eve.
Well, I don't know about that. But anyway, what I'm doing right now is I am marking down where the axles are. All right, these axles go through here like this. You can see these marks. Now, these are the retainers to make the axles stay in place. Now, I do not want these coming loose, so I am re-sanding the paint. This might be biodegradable paint that's on this, but if you do not sand it and rough it up, your parts will not stick. They will stick for a little while, but as soon as they get a little bit of stress, pop, they come apart. And I learned that a long time ago. Matter of fact, I can show you what I learned it on. I learned it on this one right here. You see how these sails or these shades for Java's sail barge are shaped? They're slightly curved. Well, I built these flat and then I bent them to fit this. As soon as I flexed them, they popped apart. And I went, oh, wow. And so from then on, I learned to sand your biodegradable paint. Because if you do not, your parts will pop apart. And after you work on something for 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 hours, you do not want your work to pop apart. That's like wasting all that time when you didn't need to. Now what I'm going to do, because this has to attach really well to hold the axles in place, I have to start to fit this
According to Bishop, Eddie has abused his moderator status.
Well, and how's that, Bishop?
Eddie threatened to time out Bishop for no reason.
Uh-oh.
Purple said, oh Mike, I didn't mention it. but I couldn't find any liquid Elmer's glue at home, so I've been using a stick, and it has been holding much better than I expected.
Well, that's fantastic news, Purple. I tried stick glue, and it did not work for me. But then again, I have an awful lot of pressure on all of my parts. And so, but if you can make stick glue work, good for you. I'm happy about that. Okay. Now, put that right there. Yep. Bend that up. Hold that in place.
Alex said welders and machinists don't work well together. One adds while another removes the material. Conflict is imminent.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, millwrights and pipe fitters don't go together, or steel workers either. Millwrights are super technical, and the pipe fitters are not quite as technical. Now, can they be? Of course they can.
Blue said back, anyway, my brother once told me, or made me, a small chair when I was a little girl. He was a tree surgeon. A tree surgeon are where they take off the dead branches off a tree.
Yes, I worked as a tree surgeon a long time ago. I was at the Evergreen Community College, and I was taking horticulture, and I got to go to different places and cut back trees, like in malls and things like that. And yeah, tree surgeons are very important for the health of your forest.
Purple said it's not easy to work with. Thank God for the little clamps I have. If the build was more intricate or bigger, it wouldn't work one bit.
You're right, Purple. It will not. It's one of those kind of things that I hope that you can get some good Elmer soon. You should be able to find this. I don't know if you have dollar stores or Walmart, but they sell this. It's very cheap, and one bottle of it should last you a long time. Once you get those in place.
Grant E. Meeker is in. He said, howdy, Mike. Salute.
Salute, Grant. Welcome to the show. Grant is also from Texas. We've got a couple people from Texas in here, Grant.
Mike Eddie's going to send you a picture right now on your phone.
Okay.
This is Purple's build. Purple said, yeah, I have to go and get both good glue and another pocket ruler, but the snow has been keeping us home.
Well, I tell you what, Purple, that's a good-looking X-Wing. Very, very good job. Dorset in the UK, welcome to the show.
Did you see the picture yet, Mike?
I did. I already commented on it.
Oh.
Excellent job, Purple. Nice looking X-Wing.
He said, "Oh, thank you guys. I'm excited to perfect it. This is only the prototype."
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you something, Purple. Whenever I build anything like these Cybertrucks, I make 5 of them. The first one, as I'm building on the first one, I'm working on the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Because something on the first one changes on the second one because it becomes easier to do a different way on the build for the number 2. And so, when you think about that, at the end of the build, number 5 will be your best part of the build.
Thanks, Derek. Bishop's leaving.
All right, Bishop. Take care. Thanks for coming by. Joel, welcome to the phone show. I do this show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Oh, no, now daylight saving times. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in America. I've been doing this show now for over 5 years. Actually, I'm in my 6th year. And we've got a fantastic community all over the world. Very, very good people.
Eddie said stop reading, Mike.
I saw that.
You're awesome, old-timer. What you building?
I am building a Cybertruck for members. There's going to be 5 of these. This is number 1. If it turns out as good as the DeLorean did, I made 5 of these. Anyone that has a membership has a chance to win one of the 5. The number 1 I keep. The prototypes are always the worst. This is the prototype DeLorean. It does not look as good as the other ones did. The other ones are all over the world. I think one's in England and one's in Germany and shoot. I don't know where the other ones are. I got a record of it though. But anyway, if you're interested in this, you have to have a membership to even get in on the drawing.
Purple said, "Thank you for the tips, Mike. Trust me, I'll take pictures of the entire journey."
Absolutely, Purple. Thank you very much.
And can you give the people an update on when you're going to be mailing out those prizes?
When they're done.
No, what's it called?
Oh, the other ones?
From the other day.
Oh, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I've got to move out of my place. I have to build a new office in a back of a 5th wheel mobile, and move. I've got to have all this done by April, and so.
I don't mean to pressure you, but you can't make them wait past April.
Eddie, that's tough shit. I can't do things any faster than I'm doing it. I don't know. I will try, Eddie. I will try. After the show, we can talk about it because I don't know. I'm going to do the best I can. Sorry, Eddie. I didn't mean to snap at you. You don't deserve that.
Yeah, he does.
And I didn't mean to snap at Eddie. I'm just under a lot of stress right now. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to get that stuff mailed out, you guys. It requires packaging everything up and getting it mailed out. And
Eddie called you an old fart.
I am an old fart, Eddie. I'm 72 years old. I fart dust, remember?
He's gonna get the fist of Eddie after the show, so there may or may not be a show tomorrow.
Oh, there'll be a show tomorrow. No matter what. I will definitely do the show tomorrow. So, no worries, you guys. I'll be here.
Well, apparently he's gonna beat you up after the show.
Oh, he's gonna do that, is he? Sorry, Eddie. I'm good at bobbing and weaving, just in case you needed to know that. Okay, look at that. It's actually starting to work. Chassis, #1 Cybertruck. Okay, so now, and I want this to be super strong. And so, one of the ways of doing that is to add more paper to it.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, Mike, read for a couple minutes because I gotta go make something to eat. I'm starving.
Okay.
I got you, Mike.
All right, Eddie. We're good.
No time to get back even with you.
Good luck with that.
Hey, Mike, somebody said, why are you always so mean to Eddie? He seems like such a nice guy and really inclusive. And
Are you kidding me? Eddie's an ass. What the heck? Don't laugh too hard, Eddie, especially if you're drinking something.
I wasn't drinking anything.
Oh, it's a good thing. I wouldn't want you choking. I can't give you the Heimlich here.
DJ, what the hell are you laughing at? You're supposed to be on my side. You got an hour left, Mike.
Hour of the show left, you guys, and then I gotta go. It's going to be very, very hard to build the shelves in the back of this fifth wheel. I will do the best I can, and I will probably do as good a job as anybody else would do having to build this. It's not going to be very easy making this move, everyone, and I thank you all for your support. Thank you all for going to my GoFundMe page and helping out, because
Probably being a
I have used everything I have had, and I'm still going to be in debt with this. So thank you all for your support. I appreciate that help very, very much. Now, you see this piece I just put on here? Well, I'm going to put another one on back here. But before I do that, I have to make sure that I got a bunch of these cut. I need 4 of them. Because what I'm going to do after I get these glued in place, there will be some heavy paper. All right. This is a Amazon mailer. All right. Super dense paper. And so I'll use it to cover over these pieces to make sure that the axles will never wear out. Yes, I do mean a mobile. Absolutely. I live in a fifth wheel right now, but I'm being evicted from the place I've lived for the last 6 years. Long story short, I'm having to move, and hopefully in April I will be moved. And
Mike,
so,
Maurice is in, and somebody's asking if you can show one of your builds before they leave.
yes, is there any particular build you'd like me to show you before you leave? Hi, Maurice. Nice to see you. Because if there isn't anything in particular you would like to see, I can show you numerous things. I've got R2-D2, C-3PO. I've got Battlestar Galactica.
Any build, Mike.
Any build.
And
All right.
Maurice is doing fine.
Oh, that's good, Maurice. Glad to hear it. All right, let me get this piece locked in place so that I can go ahead and let go of this. And I will show you the Star Destroyer, everybody.
Mike. Dumb Dash says, hello, I see you on Instagram a lot.
Hi, Dash. Welcome to the phone show. This is my Star Destroyer. Now, it has an Easter egg hiding on it. Star Wars fans catch it right away. That's because they know what they're looking for. Other folks do not.
You can.
It took 11,390 pieces of paper to make this. It's hollow. And it's strong. I've been doing that for years. All of those parts on these sides are modular units. I would build them and then glue them into place. The hard part was making new modular units all the way around this thing. Weighs 3.5 pounds. It has rafters in it, floor joists, ceiling joists. Them engines were hard to make, let me tell you. I've learned a lot about building with paper. Yeah, took 536 hours to build this. So, doesn't take anything other than dedication. Daniel, welcome to the show.
Do you cut tread into the paper tires to give them the realistic look?
No, I do not. Yes, I do. Okay, it depends on how big the project is. All right, something like these. No, I don't cut thread into it. It's easy enough to just take something like this, wrap this around the tire and glue it in place, and then paint it. It gives you the tread.
Donated for blue.
Thank you, Eddie. But on small things like this, no, there's no point in it.
Purple said, as someone who's had unfortunate moves in the past before, I greatly sympathize with you on what you're going through and happily donated what I could. I sincerely hope it helps you, Mike.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and it does. Every penny helps. And so it's not easy. You all know that. Anybody that's had to move, you know.
Stella's in. She's a member. She said, Star Destroyer is my favorite piece.
Oh, and that's Stella?
Yeah.
Thank you, Stella. Now, what I'm doing is I'm taking my thumbnail and I'm pressing it down along this paper. And what that's doing is that's giving me just a tiny bit of the axle shape. And now I got to show you another trick that I have. This is a very important one. I've got all kinds of little sticks. All right, tongue depressors, paint sticks, and anyway, these. Oh, those are too long. I got to find some short ones. Uh-oh. I don't know if I got enough short ones. That's okay. I can make short ones really quick. Okay, come here, you. Come here. Come on. There we go. I think those are enough. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. I might have to.
Julian said, moving on to bigger and better things, I say.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. Oh, look at that. All right, now see, these sticks fit in here. All right, they fit in between the wheel wells. Awfully tight fit, though. Probably ought to trim them down some. Okay, well, I'm going to have to hope that my Dremel or my Bauer has enough power in it to cut these down. This is a diamond cutter. It works really good on paper and wood.
John says that in the last 14 years I've moved houses 6 times all around the UK. I've now said that if my wife wants to move houses again, she'll be doing it on her own.
Yeah, moving sucks.
Alex said, how to move everything twice, including my workshop. If I have to do it again, I'm tempted to just set everything on fire. Moving sucks.
Yeah, I tell you what, I haven't moved in a long time. I moved here where I'm at 6 years ago, and I thought I was going to stay here for the rest of my life. Well, that didn't work out. So anyway, but I'm going to try and keep you all updated as to um, how I'm building my new office. And now this new office is going to be in the back of a fifth wheel mobile. The nice thing is it's 10 feet by 8 feet by 10 feet tall. And so that means I'm going to have shelves on both sides of the 8-foot section that run floor to ceiling. Those shelves will put all my stuff in.
Blue is leaving for a little bit. She'll try to come back.
All right, Blue, take care. All right, now you have to be very careful when you're gluing this part. You cannot get glue on your axle. It will make it so they won't roll. And this is all part of the build process.
When do you usually live stream?
I usually live stream from 11 a.m., which is about an hour and 6 minutes ago, to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in America. So if you're watching the show right now, I've been live for an hour. And I will be back live tomorrow, same time. Now, you saw me just cut these down. Those go right in there just like this.
What are you making? I've missed the last few streams due to a project of mine. I haven't been caught up.
Right now I'm working on a fan build. This fan build is for members. It's the DeLorean, not the DeLorean, it is a Cybertruck. I'm building 5 Cybertrucks.
A foreign is in.
Oh, welcome back. Now what that does is, that locks this into place so that it doesn't slip. And I have a lot of sticks. All right, all kinds of them. I'm working on a couple things right now, Solar. I've been working after the show. I spend about 6 or 8 hours a night working on the Hammerhead Corvette. I am also working on the keel of the Titanic. Sun and moon and stars are #1 always. And these little sticks come in handy for doing just like what I'm showing you right here. Now what this is going to do is this is taking that heavy paper and it is gluing it together so that the axles will never come loose on this Cybertruck. Doesn't take long.
Unknown caller.
Geez, that Kaiser Foundation, they've been hitting me up 50 times a day. I probably should answer one of those and see if they're ever going to say something. No, it's too small. All right, to draw a tread pattern on this, you can't. You can, I suppose. But I'm not going to waste my time drawing a tread pattern on these.
Yeah, I heard.
All right, just like this.
Hold on.
All right. No tread pattern on the DeLoreans. What?
Alfred wants to know what the axle is made out of.
Oh, the axles? I actually, I used a bamboo stick. These are skewers. I bought them at Wally World 6 years ago. Paid $2.50, I think, or $2 for 100 sticks. It's 6 years later. I'm still using them. These come in really handy for making very strong axles. And the axles they should not break. Because if you ever break an axle on one of your builds like this, I don't think you can fix them. That's one of the very, very few things I don't think you can fix. Because you have to build your rims, and then you have to build the rubber onto them, and then you got to stick them in here ahead of time. So if you break an axle and these things come out, I don't believe you can fix it. I don't think so.
I once broke a VW axle over my knee, Mike. Fun fact.
Yeah, that's a lying fun fact.
No, so you might want to think twice before you mess with it.
That is a lying fun fact. I can imagine you broke your knee with an axle at one point in time in your life. But the VW axles are very tiny and super dense. So why would you tell me that when you know it's not true? Anyway, Hot Wheels size DeLorean. Now the Cybertrucks are twice as big as that. All right, let me see. What's this DeLorean? Let's see. I think it's 3 inches. Yeah, it's 3 inches. The Cybertrucks are 5 inches, so they're about twice as big as a Hot Wheels. Okie dokie. Let's put some weight on this. Ah, works good. And I have numerous clamps, you guys. I've been buying them for 17 years.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Rinda.
I had to get my mac and cheese.
Ah, mac and cheese is good.
Mm-hmm.
My very first build was made out of a mac and cheese box, as you know.
Yum, yum, yum.
Those are the retainers for that axle. Then I've got to put these on next.
Man, you do some cool work.
Oh, thank you very much. I do like to build.
GJ said clamps are every builder's necessity, no matter what material you're using.
You're right, GJ. And I didn't buy all my clamps at once. Matter of fact, I can show you some of these things here right now. These were the first clamps. Oh, doggone it. Come here, you. The first clamps I had ever. These right here. Matter of fact, this is one of the very first ones I ever had. I had 3 different sizes of these. Small ones, medium size, and large. And then I bought some more. I got these ones next. And then I got some bigger ones, you know, some regular old bench clamps. But they come in handy, you guys. You have to have them. All right, it's a must. But you only need to buy them as you need them. In other words, if you get a project and you find out your clamps are not quite big enough for that project, well, you save up some money and you buy some bigger clamps. Over years, because these clamps never wear out. These don't ever wear out. So you just keep adding to your clamps. And what happens is, eventually, you have everything you need. I bought these clamps recently. These ones here. They come as a set. There's 2, 4, 6. There was 6 different sizes of clamps in the set. Well, I couldn't buy the little ones. These are what I needed. I couldn't buy them individually. They come in a set. So now I have these, and I have a longer ones, and then I have some 2-foot long ones. So if I ever need to clamp something like on the Titanic, I've got clamps long enough now to work. You know those squeezy things that you have to work your hands? I don't need them. I got these. These things work really good for exercising your fingers. And there's 2 different tensions. There's these. This is a weak tension. Then I got some heavy duty ones. But anyway.
Can you guess who said that one?
Who said what one?
Boobies.
What?
Your mod is being inappropriate.
Oh, okay. So, I now, after 17 years, I have every clamp that I think I need, plus some that I don't. These ones I got at Wally World, 75 cents a piece. I bought 4 of them.
Brenda snitches get stitches and thrown in ditches.
What? Is somebody snitching on somebody?
Yeah, apparently I just snitched and he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, that don't happen anymore,
He
Eddie.
just told the entire internet, so dummy, they're gonna come after him.
Uh-oh. Yep, absolutely.
You are my favorite YouTuber.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I try to have a good show between the mods, the people in the show, and the trolls that end up in the dungeon. We have a pretty good show here. I want to have the best show on YouTube.
Maurice said, Eddie, you're gonna make me wash your mouth with soap.
Uh-oh. You get him, Maurice. The strongest clamp I have? No, I don't know. I would say it's one of these. I'd say these here are the strongest clamps I've got. The other ones depend on grip strength, and they just tighten up. But I've noticed something about grip strength clamps. They don't work well once you get to a certain strength level. They quit gripping.
Where'd you get those from?
These ones, these clamps I got from Home Depot. I got these out of Home Depot. Same way with the yellow ones. Uh-huh. The axles work good.
Maurice said you got those from God.
Well, that was a long time ago, Maurice.
A friend said Harbor Freight is often good for some cheap tools.
Yeah, I got my Bauer at Harbor Freight. Okay, I got all of these little tools for my Dremel. I got them at Harbor Freight. I've had these for 7 years, 6 years.
Ed Rich is in. He's been a member for 3 months, and he said, I cast hot tamales.
Oh, Titan, welcome to the show. Well, guess what? That is a doable deal as soon as I can find my little dinger. Uh-oh, where'd it go? That'll work. Okay, you guys. Here we go. Get your hot tamales here. You know, hot off the grill. Yeah, hot tamales. Get your hot tamales. They're wrapped in corn skin. Oh, you cook them on a grill. Oh, yeah, you cook them on a frying pan. You maybe put them in the oven. Get your hot tamales here, everybody. Oh, and remember, if you got a sweet tooth, hot tamales are candy. Welcome to the phone show.
Ed Rich said, how are you all doing?
Oh, we're doing really good, Titan. Here's the cool thing, Titan. I am working on Cybertrucks. Any members? Any members that are in the show or that have memberships have a chance to win one of 4 Cybertrucks. When I get them done, we are going to do a drawing on them. Okay.
Children drive me crazy.
Children are sometimes tough to deal with.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to do a show.
Yeah. Are you talking about the children that you have at home?
Yes.
Well, try not to let Eddie get to you.
I know. Ed Rich is asking, how's the Corvette coming along?
Well, the Corvette, I'll show you just a second. Hold on a second, I'll show you. I gotta get this piece glued onto the Cybertruck so that the axles will stay in place. This is just extra work that I do so that the axles are strong, because I don't want them to ever come apart. Okay.
40 minutes.
40 minutes of the show left, you guys. Okay. Now, Titan, I've been putting on the armor on all of this. I've been putting the armor on here. I've got to get this all closed in with armor. I've got the tops done. And now...
100 likes, Mike.
What? 100 likes? Nice. Okay, you guys. Now, I'll show you something here. See this? See this, like, right there? All right, you guys. This is what I did this... Aww.
Blue is back.
Welcome back, Blue. But anyway, you can't even see those. That's the cool thing about that. Unless the lights are off. But I've got probably 2 more days of armor to do on this, and then I'm gonna start painting it. So next week the hammerhead will be done. That means on April Fools I get to start the Titanic. So,
Edrich said that's a lot of progress since I was last here.
yeah, I know. I keep working on it. Like right now, all I'm doing is I'm working on the Cybertrucks. And anyway, yeah, I'm working on the Cybertrucks. And starting on the 1st of April, which is about 2 weeks. Yeah. Today is Wednesday, yeah? I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay. In 2 weeks, I want to start the Titanic. That means I got to have the Hammerhead finished, and I got to have the Cybertrucks finished. I don't know if I'll have the Cybertrucks finished in 2 weeks. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm going to try.
How did you start the mini Millennium Falcon, the inner structure?
The inner structure of the Falcon. This is how they start. I'll show it to you right here. There's tutorials. If you get a membership, there's tutorials on how to make the Falcon and the X-Wings. You have to have different size circles. You take a centerpiece and you glue it with 2 smaller circles on each side of it. Then you glue the next piece in place, which is another circle, bigger ones. Then you glue 2 more little ones in the center. What this is doing is it's giving you a saucer shape that is curved. Then you glue these pieces on. Now what you've got is you've got your basic Falcon shape. Then you have to glue these parts. Okay, what do you want, Kaiser? Anyway, then you start adding your parts once you get these pieces on. Well, they obviously don't want to talk to me, or they would. Obviously, I don't need to answer them anymore. Just kill them. So, that's how you start a Falcon. Yep. Okay. How's your throat doing, Eddie?
Pain.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie, if you get some lemon and honey and mix it up together and just take a spoonful of it and sip it, once in a while, it'll help your throat.
So will these nuts.
Okay, now. Okie dokie.
You have a creative mind.
Thank you very much. I do have a creative mind, and I guess it's all family, Bohemian family. We've been builders since the dawn of time, and so it's one of those kind of things that I've just continued with. As I got older, I continued making things. Then I got accidentally into paper crafting with this Falcon 17 years ago. Mac and cheese box, Elmer's glue and acrylic paint. It's tough. You guys watch me drop it every show. Only thing it's doing is nothing. It doesn't do anything to it. Okay. Got that. Got those. Don't need these clamps now. That's done. Okay. Now what can I do?
He was asking, I'm guessing you love Star Wars, Mike?
I do love Star Wars. I was in the Navy during Vietnam. Did not have to go fight anybody, but I was in the Navy during Vietnam. And I got out of the Navy in 77. Star Wars came out 2 months later, and I decided, because I was a sci-fi fan, I decided to go to the Fox Theater in Centralia. Saturday morning matinee at 11 o'clock. Well, I lived on hot dogs, popcorn, hot tamales, and Pepsi. And I stayed at the theater until 11:30 that night when they closed the theater. I watched Star Wars back to back to back. I don't know. I saw it 3 or 4 times or 5 times. It never left the theater. Stayed right there. Watched it over and over and over. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan.
Sorry, Mike. I'm trying to get a toddler to eat.
That's all right. Lock her in closet. She'll get hungry enough to eat.
I thought about it.
So, if you want to build cool stuff, you can make anything you want. Does not matter what it is. They're strong. Don't be fooled by this paper.
Eat your food and then I'll do it.
Paper put together correctly, structurally correct, is very durable. Have to put your stands in early, because if you forget to put your stands in, you destroy your build when you put them in later. I do too. Yes, I definitely do. Here's a TIE fighter you'll never see other than in my show. This is called an eyeball TIE fighter. There's a graphic novel series called Legacy, Star Wars. These eyeball TIE fighters are in that graphic novel. I liked it a lot, so I built one.
You got a couple people saying hi, Mike. Your laughter makes me laugh.
Oh, that's good news. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. You might be a Battlestar Galactica fan. Here's a Viper. Structurally correct with paper, you've got fantastic things you can build.
The very best show. Remember, phone show is the best show. Edric said that.
Thank you, Titan.
Copy of my
Unknown caller.
back room.
You might be into militaria. Well, tail hook, a real one. If I pull on this, it will open my finger up like a knife. All right, I don't suggest that. But yes, you can build an F-14 Tomcat, not a problem.
Marble said just finish sealing up the X-Wing. Let it dry, sand it, and hit it with paint. Should be done.
Ah, that's fantastic news. Purple, something you should learn in the future. It's very important. A lot of these parts get painted before you put them on, because it makes, I'll show you something, Purple. If you want a racing stripe down the side of something you're building. Paint the paper first, let it dry, then cut your strip out. It's very straight. It looks like you painted it with an airbrush. But then you have these perfect parts that you can glue onto whatever it is you're making, and they look fantastic. Okay. What am I doing? Well, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Might be a Doctor Who fan. This is a sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who, modeled after the Mark III. This is a Dalek from Doctor Who. Now, I also made K9s, but they're all gone, and I made 13 TARDISes. Those are also all gone. This build was supposed to take a week to make each one of these. It ended up taking 4 weeks to make each one. These were hard to make.
The first I thought when you said, and it looks fantastic, was you look fantastic. I have no idea why.
Wait, let me read that. The first...
Never mind, Mike, that was just a joke.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the tip, Mike. I'll definitely have to try that on a later build. I think I wanted the excuse of being able to cover up the mistakes with paint.
You can still cover up your mistakes with paint. That's not a problem. I do that too. Okay. Yes. Number 1 of 5. I sign date and number everything I do. I suggest you do the same. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to. But if you keep a record of what you do 20 years from now, you can go back and look at your records and say, oh yeah, I made that. I made that 10 years ago. Got a record of it right here. I use whatever I'm building with. Like chipboard, this is a cracker box. I used a lot of this cracker box in the Hammerhead Corvette. I keep my parts list here and my hours of build time there. So if you work on it an hour today, no, nothing tomorrow or the next day, but you might work on it on a Saturday. You might work 4 or 5 hours on it. You have the list of parts that you're putting on it, and you have the hours that it took you to make something. So you know, if somebody wants to buy something of yours and it took you 100 hours to make it, and you don't know that it took you 100 hours to make it, you might sell it to them for 10 bucks. If you have 100 hours work in it, you should at least get $100 for it. So if you know, because you've kept a record of it,
Let's have a look at the Hammerhead.
let's have a look at the Hammerhead. This is the Cybertruck build. Okay, it's just starting. Now, all of these turrets work, you guys.
Mike, somebody said, hey guys, I'm just from Ukraine. I'm sitting in my basement.
Unknown caller.
Never mind, hold on. Yeah, I'm not reading that one. I don't know anything.
And so, the Hammerhead
Mike,
Corvette.
So you know, this whole show and Miranda barely liked it right now. She should be fired.
Okay, the switch turns all the lights on. All of them. One switch controls everything. This switch, I built this last week or the week before, I'm not sure. Didn't know how well it was going to work. Well, it turned out really, really good.
Somebody said, how much is that, Mike?
How much is this? When it's done, 25,000 plus tax. I'm sure if you win the lottery, I'll sell it to you. It's not a model kit. It's a hand-built piece of art. Somebody wants my big piece of art. They're not cheap.
You've gotten about 20 Switch comments, Mike. Everybody likes the Switch.
Oh, thank you very much. The Switch turned out really, really good.
And you got 20 minutes.
20 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I've got to go check on my new home and find out what else I got to do with that, and hopefully sign the paperwork on it. And I hope that by this weekend I can start building the shelves in my new office. Now, my new office is just going to be the toy hauler part of my fifth wheel mobile. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm allergic to trolls. But anyway, yeah, it's very difficult what I've got to do. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And so I'm going to do the best to make a bad situation better. Take care, Aurora.
Stick on green, Derek. I'm talking to Honey Buddy while we're doing this, Mike. Just, and you got 20 minutes left. I don't know if I told you that.
Yeah, you did. 20 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I got a bunch of stuff I got running around to do, and I've got to get back here and build on the Hammerhead. I'll be building on the Hammerhead till 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. The show gets off at 1. I'll be back by 3. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8 to 9, 9 to 10. I'll have at least 6 or 7 more hours build time on the Hammerhead tonight. I should, in that time frame, have all the armor put in place. The switch will not be covered up yet, but I will have all the armor done. That means I can start painting, hopefully tomorrow.
Can't get rid of that guy.
Uh-oh, somebody's done.
No, he's not yet, Mike.
What? You talking about the guy that says go to bed?
No, there's another guy.
Oh, there's another one? Go to bed. Why? You're the only child here that needs to go to bed. Take a nap, kid.
No, Mike, the chat is messing up, and they're not coming through.
Oh, the chat's not coming through? So you guys are missing a bunch then, huh?
No.
Thank you, Grant. That's all right. Are the numbers bad like yesterday? I've never seen many people in the show, so I'd say the numbers are bad as yesterday's. YouTube's messing up, you guys. Well, I got all kinds of stuff I got to do. I can't afford to go to bed yet. Besides, it's only 1 o'clock here. 1 p.m., not 1 a.m. And so, anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Right now, this is a Cybertruck that I'm working on. This is the chassis. I should tomorrow probably start the the shadow form of it, which will be the shape basically of this vehicle. Funny thing is, Cybertrucks have a bottom that looks just like this. They're basically flat. In other words, if you took a Cybertruck and you run it up to as fast as it'll go and decided you wanted to cross a river or a lake, as long as you went into it nice and level, you'd probably slide right across it onto the other side. But then again, they're battery powered, so they might be really heavy and just sink like a rock. Yes, no cardboard, chipboard. Okay, this is not cardboard. All right, this is chipboard. Cardboard's corrugated. Chipboard, there's a difference. You can look it up. It'll actually tell you. But yes, I build everything with paper. Always. It's what I do. That's why they call me the paper engineer, because everything I do is made out of recycled paper. Yeah. And I'm a very big stickler on nomenclature and using proper words for proper terms. It's kind of like not using a hammer for a screwdriver. It's because it's a hammer. Well,
Hey, Mike, you got. Oh, never mind.
a chipboard is actually a thing. It's not particle board, it's chipboard. It's not cardboard, it's chipboard. There is a difference. This stuff is free. You eat the food, you get the building materials left over. Then all you need is basically some Elmer's glue or PVA glue and go to building. That's the cool thing about this stuff. Well, you made it back today. I'm sorry you caught the end of the show. I will be back tomorrow an hour and 47 minutes earlier than right now. So if you want to catch a full show, you have to follow me, set up notifications, and know for a fact that in an hour earlier, basically, I'll be live. Almost 2 hours earlier now. Well, I guess.
Mason's Day.
Oh, welcome, Padawan. Nice to see you. You can use the claw end
Mike, you
as
got
a
something
screwdriver.
You want to read?
Yeah, I can read.
Go ahead.
All right, you guys, I'm back.
Gotta get back on track here again. Fucking tracking.
Oh, Titan, that's cool. England's in. I'm sorry you caught the end of the show, but that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier, basically, hour and a half. Elmer's glue or PVA, same stuff. Best thing for paper. Now, I got a gallon of this clear Elmer's. I did not know, and I didn't like it for a long time, until I realized this white Elmer's glue is 3 times stronger. I mean, this clear Elmer's is 3 times stronger than the white. And I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing with it now. I'm learning how to use it. It's not as easy to use as the white Elmer's, but it works really well. Yeah, I knew it. And unfortunately, that sucks because a claw hammer is not a good screwdriver. Hopefully, they fix the chat. Anyway, everybody, thank you for putting up likes. Thank you for following me. Thank you for hyping my videos. Matter of fact, maybe I might shoot a video today and get it posted of my new office. It's not a new office and it's not an office. It's the back of a fifth wheel. but I'm going to turn it into my office because this office here, office is gone. Yeah, I got to get out of it. And so I'll be out of it hopefully in April. I'd like to move on April Fool's Day, but it probably won't happen. But I'm going to try because I need to be out of here. Uh-oh. Well, Jim, if you don't, bye. Have fun. Go to another show, Jim. That's all there is to it. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Aw, thank you from India. Thank you very much. Cybertruck. That's what I'm working on right now. These are the axles and tires and wheels. Made with paper. Hi, John. I'm sorry you caught the end of the show. Well, the time right now is 12:51 p.m. Welcome back, Aurora. Well, that's good news. Hopefully, I'll have one of these finished in a week. I'd like to have that. Russia's in? I didn't know you guys could come on the internet in Russia. Welcome to the phone show. I'm from Washington State in America. So we're a long ways apart unless you go across the Bering Strait. If you go across the Bering Strait, then we're only like, 500 miles?
8 minutes, Mike.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Moon. Absolutely would be hard to make. Good luck with that. I hope you can. I hope you try. 8 minutes of the show left, you guys. Yes, I do cut paper with precision. One of the reasons is because it has to look good when you're done. Okay? If you buy a model kit, the parts are all made for you. You take this hobby up, you got to make all your own parts. I build everything from scratch. Doesn't matter what it is. I make it look as good as possible. All scratch built. Absolutely, Aurora. You did. Thank you, Tobias. Oh, that's Toby's. Toby's Transport. Thank you, Toby.
Talking today to deal with this.
Very good. Thank you, Aurora, for the hyping. Do-do-do. Thank you, Nut. Thank you for your sub. I appreciate it very much, you guys. We're trying to get to 1 million. We just got to 100K. Oh, wow. So thank you all for that. You're fantastic human beings. Thank you for subbing and watching my show. How do you make wheels from paper? It's actually pretty simple. You take your axle and you wrap junk mail. I cut junk mail in little strips and then I glue it on and I wrap it around just like this. And then I take construction paper, black construction paper, and I wrap it around that. And that's how you get tires and wheels out of paper. It's kind of cool. And if you make big ones, if you like make big wheels, bigger than these, you can actually cut your own treads in them. I know because I did that for a John Deere tractor down in Texas for a scratch build. Thank you for the help, Aurora. Oh, that's fantastic, Titan. Awesome news. I haven't got time to make one. That's cool, Aurora. You're a good human being. We love you in the show. That's fantastic. Good human beings come to this show. And that is one of the best things we have here. You haven't asked me something that I can reply to. You want a shout out?
Shout outs for non-members.
Make them a member. Non-members don't get shout outs. That's just the way it is.
Mike Pierre said you replied to him.
I did, Pierre. I remember replying to you. I'm glad you gave a good comment, one that I could reply to. I get a lot of drivel comments that aren't worth replying to. But Pierre, that's fantastic. I'm glad you got a chance to read that or listen to it. What other movies do I like? Oh, wow. Shrek? Yeah, I like that. Star Wars, Star Trek, Farscape. What other movies? Fast and Furious. Nah, let me think. I got more? Oh, yeah, I got more. Batteries not included. Oh, let me see. There's a lot of them, actually. Aliens. Oh, Babylon 5 wasn't a movie, series. Elysium. Oh, Elysium's a good one. Marvel's cool. I got one Marvel ship. Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner. I saw that brand new. Don't spam stuff. You spam stuff, you're going to get kicked out. Don't spam. You'll be gone. They are, Aurora. Very good. Oh, yes. Yep. Yes, that was Real Genius. That's the first time I saw Val Kilmer in a movie. I liked him a lot. I'm sorry he's gone now. That's sad. Bye, dumbass.
Mike, don't do that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Goodbye, spammer. Cybertrucks. That's what I'm working on. We got 2 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I'm gone. I'll be back tomorrow. 2 hours earlier. Yeah, I got to quit cussing at trolls being stupid. Yeah, it's not good form. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I hope you can forgive me. Palpatine, I'm sorry. Oh, dang it. I'll be back tomorrow, Palpatine, 2 hours earlier if you set a notification. One minute of the show left. That means I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier. Look at your clock, your phone, wherever you got a wristwatch or a computer with a time on it. Check it out. 2 hours earlier tomorrow, I'll be live again. And I've been doing this now for 7 years, 6 years straight. So it's not like I'm going to miss a show. I love you guys. I don't want to miss any shows. And so anyway, a couple things I'd like to leave you all with. Number one, never stop learning. I'm 72 years old and I'm still learning new things today. And I want to continue learning right up till I pass away. That would be something very, very good to do. And I might learn something about passing away. But anyway, never stop learning. Number two, it doesn't matter what you are. Does not matter where you are. Does not matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings, everybody. How about if we start being enlightened, intelligent human beings and stop hurting other human beings? Might be a good thing to do. We could get out there a lot sooner if we work as a planet. Take care, Paper Army. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier. Good night.